Hey everybody, I'm Martin Caballero, the managing editor of BevNet, and I'm here at Natural Products Expo East 2019 in Baltimore, Maryland. I'm pleased to be joined by Andy Stone, who's the VP of Marketing at Bluestone Lane. How's it going, Andy?
Great. Thank you very much for having us on.
Well, thanks for being here. I mean, we were talking a little bit before we got on camera here. A big year for you guys. You just opened your 45th cafe.
Yeah, it's been huge. So since 2013, when the brand was started by my brother Nick, it's been huge. So 45, we've been growing rapidly for the last 3 years, and then now having this great achievement as well.
So as viewers maybe can tell from the accent, this is an Australian brand. Tell us a little bit about Australian iced coffee and how that's maybe positioned relative to cold brew or iced coffee or things that maybe American consumers are more familiar with.
Yeah, it's a great question. Australians tend to have a lot of different roasting techniques. You know, predominantly we don't use in our coffees and cafes and coffee shops, we don't use syrups or sugars that go into the blend that you'd normally see in large chains. It's all to do with the style of roast that we do. So it will pull out the tens of cacao or caramel or vanilla flavors that are naturally in that coffee itself.
So for consumers who are used to drinking cold brew, what kind of experience should they expect from Australian iced coffee?
Yeah, really smooth cold brew that is going to have those tones of whether it's an undercurrent of vanilla or caramel or chocolate, depending on which one that they drink as well.
So obviously you guys have had a lot of success with the cafes, put a lot of work into the curation of the experience when people come to the cafes. How have you sort of taken that concept and translated that into a packaged RTD product?
Having 45 different locations and really a loyal local base, that gives us feedback every day and every hour of those stores being open. And then having an army of baristas that are, providing that in-store experience and then hearing that feedback and being involved in the process of product innovation. That's been quite unique, and that's kind of what's setting us apart from the rest of the competitors in the market, we think.
Let's talk a little bit about the RTD products themselves. The cold brew launched earlier this year, and then you guys recently came out with the oat milk and organic milk. What are you sort of looking to build with the RTD line in terms of the offerings that you guys have?
Yeah, well, it's a natural fit with I keep on going back to our local that comes through, and that's at the end of the day, like the reason why we're launching it, is that we know two different consumption occasions. One is that we know that some people, our locals, like a more slightly milk-forward beverage that is coffee forward, that is lighter in sugar, that's more healthy, and then there's another version that comes into the cafe and has predominant cold brew base and then just tops it up like a little dash of milk. So they're the two different categories that we see that's naturally happening in our stores, and with our demographic that's coming through, we also feel that there's a tendency to take things on the go, consume it, whether it's after the gym, after, on the way to work. And, having this type of, a larger format package, being 11 ounces compared to some of our competitors, a screwable, resealable lid offers this thing that, in the past they just haven't had.
And for the oat milk SKU, I know you guys are working with Elmhurst, another New York-based company. How did you guys sort of link up, and why was that a good fit for you guys?
When we first opened the stores or started the brand needed to fit into this, healthy mindset that Australians, the cafe culture back home had. And so, we launched, our food program, not to get too far off the topic, but our food program is really healthy. It's raw, it's natural, most of it's, and it's all prepared in front of you. That's a key motivator. We wanted that transparency. We wanted to have something that is healthier on the market. So it's naturally going to fit well with brands like Elmhurst, and they've been a great supporter of us. So we've developed this product, the oat milk, using their milk. It's great. We've brought their milk into our store, so there's a natural fit to say like, hey, we're completing this journey, and we're vouching for them as much as they're vouching for us. And then the same thing with dairy milk. We want to make sure that it is organic milk. We know that people and the movement's heading that way. We know that organic is a huge trend. You've seen it in Expo East. So, that's the motivations of why we wanted transparency. We're coming from a healthier footprint and it's certainly resonating with our locals that are coming into the stores.
So the RTD product is obviously available in the cafes. It's available from Fresh Direct, Amazon, I believe, launching soon. What's your sort of plan for rolling this out to broader retail and just bringing it to more consumers?
Yeah, well, today is the first, or this exhibition is the first time that we're properly bringing the With a Dash SKUs to market. Feedback from our stores has been through the roof. The Fresh Direct has been a terrific supporter of ours. They had an exclusive for the Australian iced coffee. We've already sold out multiple different orders of theirs, so everything is trending in the right direction, and all feedback's come in strong and very positive. So now it's about opening up into Amazon, so we've got them onboarded. That should be coming through next week. And then continually building out some really authentic networks, whether it is with partners in sort of luxury alternative channels, or more importantly, finding out carving our niche into supermarket channels that fit with this same core values of us being healthier, being coffee forward, and liking our customer demographic.
The RTD products are just launching. This is sort of the first step into that CPG sort of world. Where else are you guys going to look to explore that? And just how does CPG and RTD fit into the whole corporate strategy along with the cafes?
Yeah. So we've entered CPG with a clear-cut determination that we're going to go national and we're going to expand this. This is a real route to market for us. We've been fortunate enough to build the backbone of our brand on retail stores, on cafes and coffee shops. We're still going to grow that as well. We've had some really great partners in wholesale, as well as partners in events capacity as well. So all in all, the business is really strong and there's multifacets of it, but CPG, the innovation that we have in our stores is going to come from that CPG line. These are the first four SKUs, although 2 are organic dairy and 2 are oat milk. We're going to see more innovation coming through that, and we've got a passion for it. From a store level, having over 100 different baristas, having an NPD team, everyone is committed and really passionate to extend the portfolio. But for the time being, we're going to focus on successfully launching all 4 SKUs.
Well, it looks like it's working so far. So thanks so much for your time, Andy. Really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching. You can catch more of our Expo East coverage on BevNET.com. My name's Martin Caballero. Thanks for watching.